Hey there everyone, Audio Knight here, and welcome back to Homebody. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. If you're watching this and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Helps me out immensely. Just checking to make sure that my stream stuff is good. My stream stuff is good. I'm using a new microphone today, so if things seem a little wonky, please let me know. I'm also not using a noise gate, but this microphone should be quiet enough that it doesn't really matter. Okay, so last time we were here, we managed to actually escape from the house, and everything went very fleshy. So let's see what sort of madness happens this time. Hi, Gary. Hey, remember earlier when you asked how I was doing and I said things were good? I'm shocked you remember it since it happened a death or two ago. Now, what will I actually say? Yeah, sure. Well, things are good. A little too good. I have this thought that I just can't get out of my head. It's like when things are going conspicuously well for a character on a TV show, and you know they're going to die before the end of the episode. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop? Yeah, and crush my head or something. I relate, Gary, but this doesn't sound like you. That's what my mom said. But things change, I guess, right? Ugh, come on. Stop creaking in my ear. Hi, Megan. Hey, earlier I put ice in a red cup of Shasta Cola and felt a pang of nostalgia. Like, remember having to put ice in drinks to survive the summer? Listen to us privileged schmucks. Yeah, we've got enough resources now to afford shitty apartments with AC. Moving on up, I guess. I feel the same way about black mold. Something about the smell of black mold brings me back to my childhood. Reminds me of my childhood bedroom. When I was a kid, my sisters and my room had this unbearable wallpaper. A red-nested square pattern. It looked like The Shining or some shit. I remember lying in bed tracing the lines for hours and never finding a way out. Wow. You could probably mentally snap right back into that frustration, right? If I was an actor, I would use it to make myself cry. When I think about that, I feel like I'm there. Like it's the past. That's the goal. There's a liberating quality to it that I think it's kind of misplaced. Like all of us on the last Perseids trip. Waiting in the ER to get Francine her stitches. Ugh, I forgot about that. Yeah, it was kind of more of a me and her thing. That would never have happened if we hadn't pretended drinking beers in a parking lot was something we're interested in doing. And to be honest, I kind of feel that way about the whole Perseids thing. Who cares about, like, a ritual? I mean, you guys are super meaningful to me, but staring at the sky isn't. I guess the appeal of a meteor shower is that it's a rarefied experience. But it's common enough that you can get off the hook for it if you skip it. Only 365 more days until the next one. I want out of this place. Oh yeah, isn't it wild? It gives off major Seventh Guest vibes. Remember when we bought an old copy of that game at Goodwill? We had to make a choice between it and a particularly haunted doll. Yeah, it was one musty-ass doll, but that was all surface. We knew the game had untold depth. Stop. For you, it's more like stop. And I mean, the game wasn't what I remembered it being. Definitely not the Carnival of Terror we remembered from our childhoods, no. But I still remembered the sting of how scary it had been. And that was enough to make me uneasy. A little too slow-paced for me, though. That was more like the type of games you and Francine used to play. I hope Pete is okay. I don't know. None of us do. It's so strange. Hey, Cliff. Look who's here. Hi, Emily. Cliff, have you seen the power box in the living room? Do you know what's up with it? Oh, yeah, that weird wall enclosure. A box like that controls electrical distribution. Usually that'd be done with simple switches, but... Excuse me. In this setup, some of the wiring distribution is offloaded to the components inside the enclosure, which lets you choose where to send the juice. Looks like the power flows up from the positive and negative terminals on the bottom to either of the positive and negative pairs on the left or right. You need to line up the connections on the tiles to form a continuous path from the terminals on the bottom to the matching pairs on either side, but you can only solve one side at a time. Just connect minus to minus and plus to plus. As long as plus and minus don't directly connect to each other, you're good. That thing is so weird. Looks like a toy from the Smart Kids store. Yeah. It looks old and handmade and ridiculous. Do you think the homeowner made it? I've noticed a few other gizmos around the house. That's my guess too, but I don't know why. If he didn't make himself, he at least paid someone else to. The question is why? So everybody else is just ignoring the escape room puzzle in the living room? Maybe they don't know how abnormal it is. Whoever built that thing was trying to keep somebody out of something else. If somebody's that worried, they probably shouldn't be renting out their house to strangers, and we should be sleeping outside. Also, FYI, that thing isn't going to work at all if it doesn't have power. That would probably be controlled from the main circuit breaker. You really know this much about that power box? I don't know. I feel like I've seen one like it before somehow. Like a weird kind of deja vu feeling. Yeah, I've done the living room box. Alright, I guess we just go... Excuse me? That was an uncomfortable noise. Nope. Okay, and I think I remember the code? Yeah. Okay, this nonsense again. Okay. So I just need the right side. I hate this thing. Okay. Let's work backwards. So this is bad. That is better. Okay, that's good. I like that. Yeah, there we go. God. Okay, so this goes this way, which goes this way. Oh. I know that I can think this through. Okay, let's think it through. Let's think it through. Actually, oh, you bastard. Okay. Can we not? Not yet, please. I'm so dead. Okay. Oh my god. This is not that hard to light up every single switch, but to light up just two of them is giving me... It is not... It's just not. Rada, rada, rada. Okay. So I've got one. I can do this and make it two. Pretty sure that was the scream of somebody dying. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. You know what? Just kill me. Excuse me. So at that point, I look at Gary and say, that makes two of us. And clearly Gary wants to back down. But I don't want to back down. And we stared the guy down until he backed off. You intimidated him? Nah, he never wanted to fight. Turned out he was joking. Huh. So that happened at the Roadhouse, huh? Yep. I haven't been to the Roadhouse since we were all there together the first time we watched the Perseids. That must have been like, what, 3 years ago? Yep. Glad you had the occasion to grace us with your presence again. Well, my grandma died very conveniently. You wouldn't have come otherwise? I thought Pete was the flaky one. Hi, Brian. How you doing, man? I've been really anxious about coming back here. Nope, I've been busy apparently. So relax. We're supposed to be having fun here. We'll drink out of dirty glasses and watch some falling space garbage, and it'll be great. But isn't the bar just outside of town? Where are we going? We're going to the site where I've been working. Why? And why are you telling me this now? We're gonna get to the bar way after everybody else. I told the others a later start time. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to pick up my last check alone. Your last check? Last time we talked, you seemed crazy about that job. Last time we talked was like 14 months ago. Yikes. My mom owed me some money. It's fine. Okay. You're tired, are you? Did you travel anywhere? So you said you traveled a little bit for fun. Anywhere in particular do you feel like sharing? Sharing with the class, as it were? Wait, didn't we just pass the Riverside exit? Isn't that where you said the site was? Do you know what day it is, Emily? August 13th? Friday, August 13th. So what? You're superstitious now? Wait. Are you afraid to go back there? Is that why you quit? Nobody sticks around those types of jobs long. You either work a decade, tear your body up, or you quit before you're in too deep. Uh-huh. Buddy of mine, Martin, kind of an older guy, wife and 2 kids. He's spotting another guy, Brian, as he's bringing in a dump truck full of gravel, laying a foundation. The truck hits a bundle of rebar, the scaffold collapses. Martin falls into a pit and the truck tips behind him. Just enough to dump all that gravel on top of him. He's chest deep in gravel now, but his arms are free. He's responsive, feeling okay. Miracle. But it turns out, that's 18 tons of gravel in there with him, right? All that weight, it's pushed all the oxygen in his blood up into his brain. And below the waist, he's crushed. He's just one big bruise. When they pull him out of there, all that blood's gonna go racing to his legs. He's gonna go into shock and his brain's gonna die. So this is it. They bring in his family, explain the situation. They hug him, say goodbye, and then they winch him out, and he's gone. Isn't that what happened in Signs? Oh my god. Kind of, yeah, that is kind of what happened in Signs. Yes, kind of, but he better not be joking. This better be a real sad story. Yes, chat disappears every 30 seconds. I had a problem with some bots trying to spam that crappy free viewers thing. So I just didn't want it to be hanging around. But I've got the multi-chat up on my second monitor, so I can see what you're saying. Cali, huh? I have several friends in Cali from one of my other Discords. They're cool people. Glad you had fun, though. Christ, that's awful, Cliff. They really pulled him out like that? You don't believe me? No, I believe you. It's just... It happened. It happened to somebody I know, Emily. And it's gonna happen to me. Either I live hard and die young like Martin, or I become a lumpy old asshole like my dad. Eyes on the road! I'm not going to let that happen to you. We're going to get out of here. Sorry, Cliff. The game provides you with some dialogue options that even if you pick, it will override. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, in regards to the chat thing, I will be making some changes over the weekend for my streaming and stuff. Hopefully, implementing a better bot, like a moderating bot, and kind of just a general upgrade of things. Because what I'm using right now is not. It's not. I'm not happy with it. But we'll see where it goes. Sorry, Cliff. Don't mention it. I'm sorry, too. Wait, where are we? How long have we been driving for? Don't like that. Okay. Once again, 278. I jog like an absolute nerd. I do that again, where I input the wrong thing the first time and have to put the one right below it, because I'm a fool. I go here and I waste too much time on this. Okay, okay. Not what I'm wanting. Please do not walk past me like that. Your shadow is concerning. Stop it. God, why's it gotta be so aggressive? Okay, I go up here once more. Hi guys, gonna try to save you, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll leave you to your devices. Is it the same? It's the same too. Okay. Did someone say shadow? Did somebody say shadow? I don't remember. If I said it, then I don't like Assassin's Creed. There's my hot take. Oh, come on. God, I hate this thing. Okay, I need to do this. Oh, right. I have no memory of pretty much anything. feel like I'm so close. This entire stream is gonna be me trying to do this. Excuse me. I'm always one off. So what I need is I need to be 2 off then. And I need to get to be 3 off. Nope, I'm in the same situation I was in before. Okay. Have you ever thought about not killing me? Is that something that I could tempt you into doing? That ringing in my right ear is also not fun. Oh! Oh, thank God I did it! Don't be up here. If you're up here, I'm gonna cry. Okay, broken exposed wiring. Touching this would be very bad. What if I touch it anyways? Die by touching the exposed wire in the attic. I thought that was an achievement. I thought it was just gonna give me a little ow. Okay. Cliff sure was giving you a hard time last night, huh? You mean when he was ribbing me about burning to death? I think he thought he was helping. Tough love. He could have at least apologized. Pretty sure he was waiting for me to thank him. Anyways, thanks for sticking up for me. I really appreciate it. Of course. You would have done the same for me. Remember the time we were trapped in Brockridge Mall waiting for the storm to pass? Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about it. Maybe because of the torrential rain. The parking lot was shaped like a bowl with the mall at the center, and the sewers clogged and the whole thing flooded. They wheeled in a generator to keep the lights on while they waited for the city to bring in a pump to drain all the water. It took so long we ended up having to stay the night. I remember trying to sleep with the sound of the generator, as if the worry wasn't already keeping me awake. Yeah, for a while you seemed really stressed. You were sure the dome would break and the water would pour in, like it was the end of the world or something. You weren't scared? I didn't love it, but I think getting closed off like that, or I think I like getting closed off like that. Always nice to have fewer variables, you know? Being able to focus on one big, scary unknown kind of distracts from all the other little unknowns. I tried to think about it like one of those CD-ROM puzzle games we used to play. That's really smart. I almost let all the worry get to me, but you were so cheerful, so brave, that I ended up having kind of a good time. Even though, you know, we could have drowned. Oh, God. Emily, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just wondering what would have happened if it had kept flooding. If the city hadn't been able to stop it. Like, could we have done anything about it? Or would we just be out of luck? Why are you suddenly so worried about something that already happened? Sure, things went fine that night, but what about next time? You mean next time we're trapped in a flooding mall? Yeah, I really wanted to like the first Assassin's Creed. And story-wise, I guess was okay, but the gameplay was so clunky, it just turned me off completely. And really, the stuff I've seen in the later entries just hasn't piqued my interest enough. And now it's like, I don't know, part of my personality to not like Assassin's Creed. Can I get it right on the first try? I can! Can I remember to flip the damn switch? Is it really gonna make me do this again? Can it please just be done already? Yes, open the door. Oh, I forgot to do the living room thing. Damn it. I like stealth games too. I mean, Metal Gear Solid is definitely high up there in my list of favorite games. So, I mean, I get it, believe me. I'm going a long way to get this, to get here. So that goes like that, I think. Okay, that's like that. There we go. Okay, I'm getting better at that one. Probably never get a new Splinter Cell. You know, I don't know, because I remember not too long ago in Rainbow Six Siege, wasn't Sam Fisher a maybe not a playable operator, but a skin for an event or something? So I mean, they haven't necessarily forgotten about it. Wow, that was so much easier. Open the door! Okay, don't touch the thing. Blueprints of the weird machine in the middle of the room. Is that thing Nest's accumulator? 3 cables run power into the accumulator from elsewhere in the house, 2 generators, and a weird machine. I guess all that power flows into the machine. I should follow the cables to find where the power comes from. Okay, 733. So this is a big blue cable, purple cable. Oh, come on. 3 lights, big old mad scientist switch. 3 gnarly cables. Will that end all of it, though? Opening this machine made something break downstairs, did it? That was a loud kerchunk. Carry a lot of electricity. Alright, so... Cellar box, easy. 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 There it is. 733. Parker, again, I was locked out of the attic today because I couldn't solve your little puzzle. I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Next time you need to get in the attic, just press the buttons in this order. I'm not saying I want a guide to your puzzle. I'm saying you should install a normal lock. Okay, well, that's actually extremely helpful. Letters on it, but it doesn't spell anything. Stove WXYZ. Oh. Lamp opened up. WDW, I guess. Is that something that gets put in here? I guess not. And in 2 minutes, the power will go out. Kerchunk. Oh. I should pay attention to when the power goes out. Nice. Okay. What in the Resident Evil? Yep, there goes the power. Breaking the mold. Don't care. Combination for the doors posted on the bulletin board by the generator. I don't know how you got lost in the hedge maze last time. It's not a big hedge maze, but the combination's there if you need it. Huh. Yep, locked. If you're wondering what happened to the other time clock, it's gone. Minnie's boy took it, said he was going to experiment with it for some kind of art project. So frustrating. We all have to line up every single file to... We all have to line up single file to punch out every day just because some pompous kid wanted to make some weird combination lock. Oh, I hate that. So you've decided to live forever. Heaven is already inside you. There's nothing wrong with lying to yourself. You never have to feel bad ever again. There are no mirrors where you are going. Nobody's going to miss you. Wow. Okay. Published by Corporal Works of Patronage and Mercy. Applicant Parker Nest. Application fee and donation paid. Parker is not unlike a typical applicant to our society. Thought I heard something. And across a range of social descriptors and pedigrees, he does appear to be a model applicant. However, after spending some time with him, I'm convinced that his suitability seems to be based on a carefully curated and performed set of behaviors, all structured around a simple assumption. He's convinced he deserves to be here. On multiple occasions where I attempted to reach out to him, he instead jumped to prove his knowledge of our organization was greater than my own. How could anyone be so obsequious and so arrogant at the same time? Application status: denied. Hate that. Gary, I found your jacket in the little blue room today. I put it in my locker. You can have it back next time I see you. Please don't leave stuff in the steam tunnels again. At least not in the little blue room. You know I hate the little blue room. Can I help you? It's a map. Oh, shit. Is that a decontamination chamber? I am there. Did I seriously just die to steam? You rat bastard. Don't the other kids seem like strangers to you? Huh? There's something kind of naive about them. It's quaint in a way, but it's so unlike how I remember them. That locker in the basement seems important, but it makes an error sound when you try to open it. The answer's got to be somewhere else in the house, huh? Anyway, the killer starts every loop in this creepy old elevator. You've seen that, right? Yeah, it brings the killer up to that crawl space next to the bedroom on the second floor. But it's impossible to get up inside there. Inside up there. Good luck out there, Emily. Creepy elevator? What? What elevator? Hey. Creepy little piece of shit. Oh. Right, that thing. Okay, what I need... I need to play your stupid little game. Think about the metaphor of the birds assaulting the player with their eggs. Literally their offspring, and the way it speaks to generational guilt and familial trauma. I didn't think about that. The real cost of this conflict is so much higher than I realized. And that explorer has to jump over them, overcoming them through vertical distance. It's a clear indication of class stratification. Speaking of the so-called explorer, who's exploring what here exactly? There's clearly resistance on the part of the Purds, whose island is being explored. It's colonialism, pure and simple. Totally. The Purd mystery itself was never really his to solve. How long have you two been playing this? Most of the day? Doesn't seem like much at first, but after the 5th hour you start to understand its complexity. It's pretty immersive. Wait, are you guys high? Yeah, a little, yeah. Want some? Later, sure. Do you know anything about dark industrial tunnels filled with steam? Didn't Gary work in the steam tunnels that run under our school? He'd probably know more. You're Gary! What? Okay, they used the wrong portrait for that. Gary, didn't you used to work in the steam tunnels? Blah, 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 blah. I sure did. Man, was that ever a time. Some questions. First off, what are steam tunnels? And second, why are steam tunnels? Live a good time. I adore time loops. That's one of my favorite things for a horror movie to try and do. And a lot of times they don't execute it quite perfectly, but I really like, and I don't know what this says about me as a person, but I like watching a character struggle to find a way out and eventually like getting like despairing at their situation. Good questions, short answers, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of know. Back in the 50s, these tunnels under the college were used for steam heat for the dorms and classrooms. You know, I have not seen the first or second Happy Death Day, and I want to, but I always like starting series with their first thing, and it doesn't stream on anything that I have. I do unfortunately know the twist in the first one. I know how it ends. It was ruined for me. Or maybe I guessed it and I was told I was right. I don't remember. I probably would have gotten it in the first 10 minutes anyways. Sometime in the 70s that mostly gets replaced. that mostly gets replaced with gas and electric, but the tunnels are still there and still producing steam. In the 90s, they start to use those tunnels for network infrastructure instead, but some young IT kid still needs to run through those tunnels and to maintain the coax and RJ45s, right? So when I was working IT for the school, that was part of my job. And my supervisor was very casual when he told me that if I walked into certain parts of those tunnels at certain times, I would die. How did... Oh, why would those tunnels be under this house? Of course, I can't tell him. How did avoiding the steam work? It was pretty simple. Sections of the tunnels were color-coded, and the maps in the area had lights that lit up in a sequence. When a room's matching light was on, it was full of deadly steam. So it was mostly about internalizing the sequence, picking a safe room, and waiting it out until it was safe to leave again. And then spending a few years suppressing the memory of it. Believe me, as soon as I can, I will watch Happy Death Day 1 and 2. And it's good that they're coming out with a third one. I hope they are able to keep it fresh. Talk to you again soon, Gary. I need to play this stupid game. I need to get to the ruins or something. Wherever those might be. This just makes me want to play Dead Cells. Or not Dead Cells. The First Risk of Rain. There's a section that has like some floating sky islands or something. Or maybe that is Dead Cells. I don't know. They're both great games anyways. But just, it's giving me that nostalgia for it. I say as if Dead Cells is an ancient game, and Risk of Rains didn't just come out with a remake. I hate the time is still passing. Like, I get it, but also, screw you, game. It's weird how they emulated the CRT effect with the curved screen and everything. No. Maybe I need to die twice or something? What a weird minigame. I do love when a developer puts in a game within a game, though. Like in Doom 3, where they had Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. Oh my god, where is this thing? How far must I go? I think I might need to die again. I know a couple of streamers who have redeems that look like old TVs. Oh hey, I was in fact correct. I believe it was OOXX. What in the hell? Excuse me? Yeah, I did 733 already. Analog clock, don't care. Where was that other thing? What, do I not get to see it? Okay. Wait. 00XXXX. Is that meant to be binary? So, 3? Or maybe... No, wait. I'm trying to remember how binary works. Has to be 128, 64, 32, 16, then 8, 4, 2, 1. So... What? I wish I could see the stupid thing. Um... Oh, God. You bastard. Okay, well... Killer always starts his loop upstairs at least, so... So what do you mean they have redeems that look like old TVs? Like, they turn their stream into sort of a curved CRT looking thing, or... Interesting. Stay out of a color-coded room if the light is on, and wait it out in gray rooms until it's safe. Okay. Somehow I didn't die in this room before, though. The light was off! What the hell was that? Let me play your stupid game. Come here, birds. I need to die twice. Why didn't I go back down and look at the thing? What could it be, though? Okay, maybe dying twice is not the answer. Oh, I see. So I have to have at least 100,000 points. That's what the 00 was referring to. And then it'll take me to the ruins. Ah, shit. Okay, stop shaking. or not. Aha, okay. Am I literally just making my score? Sure am. I feel like the game is trying to tell me something here. 166715? 671560. What? Oh. You suck. Oh. Okay. Fine. So, talking shop real quick, Brian. What do you think of my new microphone and my new, well, I say new, but me using my phone camera as my stream camera? Time to dice some Steam again. Okay. Red and yellow. Red and blue. Blue and yellow. Red and yellow, red and blue, blue and yellow. Okay, so after red and blue, I need to go in there. That's just an awful, awful buzzer noise, I just gotta say. No, I wouldn't say there were any issues. I mean, the other microphone I have is really good. But this is a different type of microphone, so it's a little bit better at rejecting noise, and which granted doesn't mean a whole lot for this particular stream because I'm using a controller and not my keyboard. But it has a bit of a different sound profile, and because of the specifics of the type of microphone that it is, it should also be better for voice acting. Like, it won't pick up as much of the AC and the my fan that I have over there in the corner. Okay, so that's a yellow. So red and yellow. And then there's red and blue. So I should just be able to swing around the corner here. Okay. So this is yellow, so this will be active again. Mom and Dad, I messed up. I'm sorry. I've been in here 14 hours and it's so hot. Please don't feel too bad. Love, Jimmy. Jimmy's fine, but I'm leaving this here for posterity. Don't be like Jimmy. Oh, I hate mannequins. Parker, I noticed you rang. One of my fellows told me about your little call. I'm disappointed. I hate that you think I've been ignoring you, and I hate even more how rude you were to my friend about it. I wish you had called me back so we could talk about that Talk about it like adults. Because the whole reason you've worked yourself into a tizzy is that you've been writing my damn address wrong. Surely you saw it on the envelopes of my letters. Double check this next time you send Brian to the post office on your behalf. Please, take some time and sort yourself out. I'm under very tight deadlines with my exhibition, so I'll not have much time to write. I hope you understand. Brian, go to the post office. Return sender, insufficient address. Clara, congratulations on the conservatory. I trust you've settled in well and are mingling with your fellow artists, yes? I think so fondly of my days at the Smithson Center. Things are quieter in the house without you. There's a certain frequency that is dulled. The rascals continue to tune their guitars and practice their slam poetry late into the night, but the noise cannot drown out the absence you've left here. You know I'm loath to say this kind of thing, but I do miss you. Don't forget about us, all right? We await the prodigal daughter's eventual triumphant return. You're weird. Not budging. Locking mechanism is controlled by a nearby device. One panel. Two panel. Oh, two panel. What? Okay. Are you kidding me? All right. Dip into here. Note in the pocket. Gary, me, and the others have been going through the steam tunnels backwards, starting from the long yellow hallway just for sport, you know. It's not easy, but it's doable. Just be careful in the roundabout, since going straight from red to yellow is a bad idea. I hate this. I hate this. So next is going to be red and yellow again. No, you have to go now and deliver my letter to Clara or whatever. Next is red and blue. If this had been more than 3 patterns, that would have sucked. Red and yellow. Next is red and blue. Next is blue and yellow. I said it out loud. I said it out loud, and I still went into the blue. What the hell? Is Clara actually the monster? Or not Clara. Emily actually the monster? Hot dog! Why is it showing me all these things? Ugh. It's like body horror, but the body is the earth. Once more into hell. How did I not notice that? Relatively short list of names, dated months apart. At the bottom of the list, Nest Parker M. Nest's handwriting is manicured and perfect, and the other names on the list are in the last first format, and the others list a middle initial. Four, 2, 1, or 1, 4, 5, 3, 1. 1, 4, 5, 3, 1. I did it again. I forgot to turn on the power. What a waste of time. Actually, where does that big blue cable go? All right, Brian. Enjoy your dinner. Have a good night. Okay. I know this has to go... I mean, it has to go, like... that, I think? Okay, that turns on the attic door. Do I have anything that I could do with this? Front door lock is bad. Six, 7, 15, 16, but that doesn't work with this. Oh, is the 3 panel not important? Why do I hear the killer? And what could that mean? Because it's the same... It's the same thing as the 1 panel, but different than the 2 panel. There's no 0 on this, so that can't be it. Emily, Francine, I'm here. This is all your fault somehow, I just know it. Oh, comforting. See something DW. Oh. The elevator's open. Get out of here. Parker, I've tempered my doubts about the accumulator up to this point, but a lightning rod, really? This isn't some old movie serial. Even if electricity did work that way, what are you planning to use it for? Soon I will be just as the modern Prometheus. Rise, cold shower, coffee, paper, ideation, end of the watch, rise again, re-energized. Hot shower, pranayama, focus on the breath, zazen, ruminating upon koans, maybe, mostly regarding being beaten with a stick. TM, focus on the intake and release of energy. Accumulator, cleaning and upkeep, center my internal locus of control, banish external negative energy. Lunch, post-lunch walk, ideation, accumulator, observation, meditation, automatic drawing, exploratory stream of consciousness, writing, nightcap, old-fashioned, some grass perhaps. Ow. Why you stab so fast? And what the hell is that green, purple, orange thing? What do you want? Hey again, Emily. How you doing? Say, why can I only talk to you? What do you mean? I keep trying to break through and talk about all this wild stuff with my friends. The murder monster and all that. Though I talk to Nest too, I guess. Why can I talk to you and not my friends in the house? You don't enjoy talking to me? That's not what I'm saying. Why am I explaining myself to you right now? So Emily, do you want to hear a secret? Yes. Good. The synth-pad device and the locker in the cellar are definitely related. There's nothing you can really do with the locker, so I guess you need to make noises on the synth-pad and see if it changes the locker. So why are you doing this? What? Why are you helping me? Why do you think I would want to hurt you? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. So this is still active. One, 3, 2. Okay, that's easy. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to turn on the power so that I can get up into... Well, you know... Might not even be getting into the... Might not even be getting into the attic that I need to do. God, God, I need to watch a horror movie tonight. This has got me in the... Why is the sculpture changing? Don't like that. So just push through it. It's a door. But this one does not have a key card. Okay, so we've got, we'll call it B2 and C2. So next is blue and yellow. So I cannot go in. Or red and blue, rather. So next is blue and yellow. Where do I continue from here? Oh, I missed my opportunity. Damn it. I was thinking too hard and I let it slip away. Okay, next is blue and yellow. After the next buzzer, we run through. I mean, we don't really need to run through. It's going to close before we can get through. Why did that first time I went through that steam hallway not kill me? For some reason, I thought she was bloody for a moment. Okay, there's nothing there. I'm dead. I messed up. Emily. Hey. You have that look like you're not listening to me. Are you thinking about all your friends getting murdered? No. No. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I might have been drifting a bit. What were you talking about? Well, I mean, I was talking about this work thing. Like, we've been working for this other company as an intermediary, and we don't really know who the parent company is. It's like, it's this big, nasty umbrella. I've been ignoring it for a while, but it's like a hangnail. It keeps reasserting itself and reminding me of how much it bugs me. My cube mate Brecken, he found a typo in one of the data sets he was graphing. Seems like they did a find and replace, and the stuff we were charting out are actually munitions. Can you believe that? Like, are we part of some kind of extra-legal military thing now? We're the civilian arm of some kind of paramilitary coup and we don't even know it? Sure, like, that kind of reminds me of the situation I'm in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I feel trapped, you know? And it seems like there's an easy answer in front of me, but I don't know if I should take it. So is this it? I just give up and keep failing the same way over and over and over? Not leaving my apartment for months on end? But then again, I don't know how else to get out of the situation I'm in. Like Emily, you're literally not listening to me. Do you ever? What? Sorry. Of course I do. I can't keep having this conversation with you. I know you're hurting, but this is so far from the first time we've had this conversation. This isn't the first time we've had this conversation this week. Sometimes I want to talk about my own crap, Emily. I don't just want to sit around telling you what you want to hear over and over. At least tell me something that makes sense, please. You gotta make that sense on your own. I can't keep doing it for you. At least tell me it's gonna be okay. Please, tell me I'm safe. I'm totally gonna cause all my friends to get murdered. Hard to say what's real and what's not. What? Sorry, let me read this. Hey, Emily. I've been thinking about Diane Kendall, our painting teacher. You remember her? She could do the most amazing Andrew Wyeth-ass rendering, but she couldn't draw a human face for shit. Yeah. So she just put flowers in front of her models' faces. I've been thinking lately about this conversation we had during a critique. I said my piece was about wallowing in existential misery, how that cycle was a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. Prophecy? All my stuff was about that too. It's what brought us together. As I described the piece, she laughed and said she remembered feeling that way, like it was charming to her to remember a time when feeling lost or scared was relevant to her. There was a pause, and then I asked her what she thinks made those feelings go away. How'd that go? She laughed again, louder this time, and said that she just wasn't 19 anymore. Huh. I guess the point was like, it gets better, all things must pass? I think on some level I wanted to feel insulted, but ultimately I think the point was, you'll have perspective on this someday. How's that working out? So far, kinda? Diane was in her 50s. It's gonna take me a few more decades, I guess. Anyway, for some reason I haven't been able to stop thinking about this weekend. Synthesizer dominant thing, was it obvious? Guess so. Zillion types of pad, but they usually have an array of buttons that play samples. The pad supports playing multiple samples in sequence. There will be a column of buttons from left to right that represent the order the samples get played in. You choose what sample plays by pressing the buttons from top to bottom. Below each of those columns of sample buttons, multiple switch positions representing the pitch the sample plays at. Up, higher, down, lower, middle, neutral. Okay. Wasn't that 10:30 before? Okay. Hate that. I just get the feeling you're doing things you shouldn't be doing, that you shouldn't be capable of doing. You're that worried about a rental security deposit? I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to be sorry, Emily. I'm asking you to help make sense of this. I don't think I can. Then neither can I. So, I mean, I guess I just hide in here? Okay, well, for this brief intermission, if you're watching this and you've been enjoying the stream so far, or the video if you're viewing this at a later date, please leave me a like down below, subscribe to the channel, for more riveting content like this hiding in a closet simulator. No, I'm having a lot of fun with Homebody. I'm not ending the stream just yet. I've still got another half hour. Don't change that channel. I hear something thumping and I don't know what it is. Even if you're sitting down, remember to take a stretch break. I should really make it a point in the future to pause every hour or so, get up and walk around. But, you know, why bother right now? I can't think of anything else I should be doing. Why is there two? Maybe. Thank you. I can't think of anything else I need to be doing, so I've got to unlock that locker. The question is, how am I going to unlock the locker and get down there for whatever is in the locker without that thing killing me? This is complicated. Just for fun, this is how I sound when I'm right up on the mic. It's really fun having a new microphone. I'm still having to learn the intricacies of it, such as what frequencies I should cut out based on my environment and my voice. But I think I've got it nicely dialed in so far. I'm really looking forward to putting it to use for voice acting. A minute is like 2 seconds in this game. Okay. Now the wall should open at 9:30, I think. Or not? Okay, I definitely heard something from that direction. No, no, Francine. Why did you have to come in here right when the thing opens? Francine! Oh my god. Francine got me killed. Are you kidding me? After all... That was so much waiting. What's up, Emily? Things have been hard, haven't they? So, Emily, do you want to hear a secret? Sure, tell me a secret. I literally just discussed that with Megan. Okay. Let's go down and screw with this stupid thing a little bit. Because maybe it puts out a noise that I need to hear. Okay. Hi, maybe don't. Okay. See, I like when it says I'm not ready to solve something yet. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to solve this. Okay. So that opens the attic. I'm just doing something to kind of fill the time. One, two, three, four. Damn, this house is creaky. Alright, that's that. And what the hell is this again? Lightning rod. Blue and yellow. Something or others. Accumulator. So this is a lightning rod. Oh, whoops. I don't know what that just said. Sorry. Last time we saw each other was right after she died, but I never heard you talk about it. Maybe I think something about my grandmother dying? You always said it was no big deal. I almost didn't come back for the funeral. I had a lot happening in my life, and it was pretty disruptive to come back so soon after I'd moved. But you seemed really shaken by the whole thing. Didn't she have Alzheimer's? She did. It had a big effect on her and our relationship. One of the last times she was even a little bit lucid, I realized that she was treating me like a kid, like I was her toddler granddaughter again. She told me time was cyclical, that soon it would wrap around and the dinosaurs would be... God damn it. Would be back, I guess? I don't remember what... I didn't see the last word because I had an itchy thumb. Oh, God, that had to be really overwhelming for her. Eventually, she figured Jesus would come back that way too. Not exactly how the Bible intended it, but it made a kind of sense. Maybe she thought that in time she'd get to see you again? I don't know if she actually cared. Even before she started forgetting. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go hide in the stupid bedroom office thing and hope Francine doesn't get me killed again. You stay in here, you idiot. These headphones are very comfortable, but any amount of pressure on your head can get a little tiring after a while. I want to make a little bit more progress before the stream ends. What do I have that's new? Oh, okay. Excuse me, goodness. Oh, come on. Come up the elevator, get out of that room, go slaughter my friends while I try to recreate that sound from memory, which I don't have a good memory. Will it be at 9:41 again? It sure will. There's a smudge on my glasses. No. You idiot. Oh, come on. Yeah, pretty obvious. Don't like that those randomly cracked. Oh, I didn't even know she was still alive. I didn't see her. Damn it! Okay, so all three need to be at the bottom. What now? That's the mall that got flooded. That's the weird standing stones from Skyrim. A strange silo on an island that seems vaguely religious with a cross at the top of it. So what the hell is the point of this 9:30? And what else can I do? Alright, maybe there's something in here. No? Aha! Nope, let's check up here first. Utility bill. Oh, God. I definitely feel that optimistic versus realistic bedtime. Okay, okay. So the one can only go like that. which means I might need to do that one first. I've got the 2. Why would it not take a picture of the 3? Or am I blind? Am I missing it? I don't see any other question marks. Oh. Oh, how about that? Sean Meyer Trust and Associated Entities, blah, blah, blah. 29 PSI. Okie dokie. Ah, 29 PSI. 29. 29. Go all the way upstairs, go into the stupid bathroom. I feel like there was another one somewhere else, and I don't remember. PSI at all times. Okay, so 2 on that, and then this should pretty easily get to 12. Oh, okay. 1, 5. Okay. $29, huh? What, I can't reset this? Cons on it. I hope opening this door doesn't make too much noise. Wow. I can't believe I can't believe it missed me. Please let there be like a gun or something in the locker I can shoot this guy with. Are you kidding me? That's it? Okay, but no power. You know what? Just kill me. Okay. Hey. Hey. Titan. Titan. Stop it. What do you want, Pete? Hi, Emily. You holding up okay? So, Emily, do you want to hear a secret? Sure, yes. Spiking machine in the attic, the lightning rod, already knew that. You need to turn on before the lightning strikes so you can power up the accumulator. Okay. Spell out the clue you found. Stay by configuring the letters on the lamp in the study. Huh. How do I mess with the lamp in the study then? Oh. One, two. Doesn't make any sense. Do I not have a picture of the stupid lamp? Okay, nothing I can... Okay. Why is that important? And dear Jesus, how am I going to figure this out? Okay. So if I let this go, it's got 17 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so 15, so 25. So I need to do 4? No, I need to do 2, I think. God. Okay, so there's 15 between the two of those. And then there's 2 in that. So how on earth do I make that equal 29? 10, 15, 25. So what I need is really 9 in the first one, or 9 in the tall one. Nine in the tall one, 3 in the heavy duty, and then 5 in the thing. So how do I get that to have only 9 in it? Because I don't think I can move it while it's active. Oh. Oh. If I do like this, it'll do 5, 15. Okay. Let's try this out. And so I only want 4 to go into that. Wow, I really thought that would work. Why? Why did that not work? I once again have 25. Locker synthesizer stay somehow. Yeah, I get that. Is that supposed to be a guide? Okay, Ah, wait, I need to turn the power on. I need to get into the attic. Why do I always almost forget to to actually turn the power on to that thing? Let's look at this. So I need to make a loop. Wait, what? Okay. I gotta get up to the attic. Come on. Open the dang door. Yeah, I know it's... Yep. It's fine. I need to look at the thing. Because for some reason it didn't mark it down as an important memory. Okay. 4... WDW. It's at WDW right now. Which makes sense. STUVW. Do these have a 0 on them? Sure don't. But if the 8 is ZWXY, and T should be 2. So that should be 1217, I guess. Wait, no. Wait. Where was that other... The garage. Something tells me I won't make it to the garage. No. That didn't hit me. Okay. So that thing, I think, is the reset. What are you showing me now? Hot dog! Oh, is that from the time that they watched the Perseids before? Okay, okay. Where is the garage thing? Or is it not even in here? Hi, baby boy. You're probably gonna make a mess, aren't you? Okay, so there's 43 in that thing. Why am I going this way? What the hell was that? Okay, into the cellar. Somehow need to get 29 into this. I do not understand how. Because... Okay, so, I mean... This is how it shows it. But if I do that, I have 17. So it would do 5, 10, and 2, which is 17. And if I flip it, then it's 25, and I need it to be 29. If I let all of it go, then that's 25, 10. Wait. Am I an idiot? Might be an idiot. No, 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 no. Fuck. It's okay. I can manually drain it. It's okay. So what I need actually is this. So if I put... So that's 15, 16, 17. So I need to put 3 pumps into that. And that'll be 10, nope. I need to put 4 pumps, no. There we go. Because I need the 25. No, that's still not right. Because I need it to not go all the way to the right. Okay, 29. So that would be 25. Plus 10 would be 35. Plus 2 is 37. So, take out the 5, then I get 35. Which doesn't do me any good still. So if I take out the 5 and do 5, 5. There's no way for this to work that's not stupid. Or for me to position this that's not stupid. If I put 4 in there, then I have 13 left. 5, 5, and 3. I can't fill up the entirety of the heavy duty because that's 25 by itself. So the heavy duty has to go in slot 2. No. No, it has to go in slot 3. No. Okay, so maybe this was telling me how to set that up, although the swapping of those two doesn't really matter. But that can't be right. Because if I fill both of the middle ones up, then that's only 15. No matter how much I... If I take that out. If I take out 2, then I'm only going to get 15 total. I need a way, so I need to take 3 out, so that there's 14 left. I know this is riveting. It needs to be 29. So 5 and 4 would be great, but that's only 9 points out of the 17 that it has. To make the 17 into 29, I need to have 14, and then 3... Okay, if I have 12, 5, 7, no. If I have 13, I have 5 and 8, still no. Or 25 and then 8. At most... Wait. Three of those. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. I can't not fill those other 2 entirely. So what good is... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. The entirety of that is 15. Plus 25 makes 40. I need to figure out a way to get rid of 11, which is 2 from the... is either 2 from the heavy duty and 1 from either of the others, which doesn't make sense because 2 of them have to be full. This is tricky. And I'm sure it's not actually that tricky. It's 15. And I can't put a cap on that. Wait. That doesn't make any sense either. Okay. Let me go... I'm going to go do the top one and see if anything changes. Because this is easy. I just need... Why would I say it's easy? That's like the worst thing to say when you're doing something. Like, this is easy, I got this. So 8. 5 and 3 would be 15, 20. So that'd be 20. How the hell is this supposed to be 12 PSI again? That is what it has to be, right? Oh. Leave me alone, Francine. I'm busy. Does that change anything here? Does that give it any more juice to work with? No. I'm gonna have to math it out or something. Like, I'm gonna have to... I don't know. Wait a second. Damn it. I guess that makes sense. Okay. So the killer is out and about now. Well, so that would have to be... Okay. That was a gamble. So that was red and blue, which means the next is blue and yellow. After that, it's red and yellow, so I need to go across to the blue. Okay, so next, again, is blue and yellow. Which means that this would have been fine. So next is red and yellow. So after this next one, I just need to hook right in. Come on, come on, come on. Get in there. Oh, wow. Okay. Next is blue and yellow, which is going to be right ahead of me. Next is red and yellow. So not this buzzer, but the next buzzer, I can go. I don't know what good this has done me, if any. So bulletin board by the generator. Bulletin board by the generator. I don't think I've encountered the generator yet. So this is one you just always lose. I'm sure this is a fun sound to listen to. Oh. 6, 7, 15, 16. So 2, 3, 3, 4. Oh. Two, 2, 2, 1? That doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to get mines to cover up each one. So close. Just to see if there's anything special there. That makes no sense. Where's Dude at? Oh, bloody handprints, nice. It's not 334. I am so confused. Mine Weeper. Whoa, wait, what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just gonna make them all dark. Okay, well, all right. Oh, wait. Is he working his way through the tunnels? If not, I don't care. Kill me, Steam. Kill me. Haha, you suck. I'm just gonna book it. I really don't understand why the first time I was in this room, the Steam didn't kill me. Or in the Steam tunnels, the Steam did not kill me. Alright, so I just run all the way down this hallway. Dude's probably gonna be waiting for me. So it still didn't give me the 3. That is so rude. Okay, so not 5, 4, 5. Okay. I'm just gonna find the killer, let them kill me, and see what cutscene happens, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm getting real hungry. Whee! Or you know what? Maybe. I don't think I actually turned it on, did I? Nope. So where are they waiting for me at? Are they in the cellar? I'm running around making plenty of noise. It really was like, I don't hear nothing. Oh, Pete, what words of wisdom do you have for me this time? Hey, this seems like a pretty stressful situation. Notice how the Mineweeper game shows the losing mine in red after you lose? There might be a pattern there. And the developer, Grubsoft, didn't they make Purd Mystery? Does the secret to Mineweeper have something to do with the secret ending from Purd Mystery? See you later. I tried that already. Does it have to be done in one thing? Screw you. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this long stream. I don't usually stream for this long, but you know, it's a fascinating game, and the puzzles in it are, for once, actually puzzling. So, yeah, I'm happy to keep playing this. I think Monday we'll do something a little different. I don't know what exactly yet, but I might pivot to something else and come back to Homebody a little later. Anyways, if you like the stream or video, depending on when you're watching it, leave me a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Really helps me out, motivates me, gets me feeling real good about myself, gives me that happy brain juice. Yeah. If you really like the stream, or if you just really feel like being generous and supporting me, you can also leave a tip down below in the description. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whenever, wherever you are. See ya.